What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Chance Bishop Show for episode 27 of Season 2 of our UFC 5 career mode here, featuring none other than Kate Bishop, the daughter of Season 1 protagonist, Chance Bishop. You love to see that right there. Kate, 31-0. She is the champ here in the Flyweight division. And Flyweight, guess what? Kate's back to stay. At least until the bantamweight belt comes up for grabs again, and Kate needs to defend that title. But Flyweight, it's been a while since Kate has fought in Flyweight. She spent her last couple of episodes up there in Bantam, where she did the same thing she did every fight down here in Flyweight. She just took it, ran away with it, and was by far the best fighter in the league. You know, Alexa Grasso, we have faced this young lady multiple times right now, and honestly, we're not surprised by any of the Flyweight fighters. No, none of the Flyweight fighters are that intimidating, that scary. They don't have anything that Kate's not expecting. You know, Grasso here, she's a very good fighter. Doesn't defend her legs. So what's Kate gonna do? Go after the legs, you know, try to blow out that that MCL, that ACL. You know, tear her meniscus, force her out of the fight by just going after her legs the whole fight. You know, that's something that, you know, we fought her 2, 3, 4 times already. I think it's like 2 or 3 times, actually. But still, we've fought this young lady a handful of times now. And, well, Kate is undefeated against Alexa Grasso over here. You know, fighting out of Guadalajara, Mexico. I mean, hey, good for her for getting here. You know, getting out of Guadalajara, Mexico. I mean, you know, first 3 pro fights lasted 21 seconds each, or 63 seconds total. Debuted in 2016, has won 11 out of her last 12 fights. I guarantee you that one loss in her last 12 fights is against Kate. I guarantee you that one loss in her last 12 fights is against Kate. It has to be against Kate. Like, I am putting money on it that Kate is the reason she is 11 for her last 12. But here we go. Out comes the lady of the hour. We were just talking about her. We are getting hyped up as she is pacing back there like a hungry animal, like a rabid dog, like a big cat you see at the zoo. Just pacing at the back of the enclosure, waiting to go inside to be fed. And, well, Kate, she's going to go out there and she is going to take her pound of flesh against Alexa Grasso. You know, Kate never leaves the octagon unsatisfied. You know, if it's, you know, going after the opponent, causing an injury, if it is just a brutal knockout, you know, Kate gets her pound of flesh any way it wants to come. And, you know, Kate's not going to force it either. Kate's a smart enough fighter where she knows, yeah, this isn't going to go one way or the other, so we need to find a new way, you know, to have this fight. You know, Kate is an improviser and adapter. She tests the water as she goes, and if one thing doesn't work, you know, she knows how to move on to something else. You know, how do you think Kate knows she's so brutal when it comes to leg kicks right here? You know, the kicks to the head weren't working. All right, let's wear them down. Go for the lower extremities to the point where Kate blew out an opponent's MCL. And, you know, Kate's done that now a few times where she's just ended fights with the injury. But we are getting ready for this fight. You know, the crowd is ready to rock and roll. Of course, it's fight of the night. It is the fight you want to watch. Here we go. Both fighters, they are ready down here for round number 1 to get underway. Kate and Alexa, you know, again, like we said, they are not first-time fighters. They have gone up each other multiple times now. You know, but 21-5 out of Guadalajara, Mexico. 5'5", 125 pounds for Alexa Grasso. Kate coming in at a little taller, though, at 5'8". She is 31-0. 125 pounds out of New Jersey. Good old New Jersey, the armpit of America. You love to see that right there for Kate Bishop. But here we go. This fight is getting ready to get underway here. The crowd, they want Kate to win. They know Kate's going to win this one. But here we go. Fight. There's the opening bell here. A little fist bump right there between the two fighters. They fought each other numerous times. It's a, you know, respect between both fighters. There is no hard feelings. You know, both fighters know, hey, we're just out here to do a job, and after that job's done, guess what? You know, resume normal interactions with anyone. But here we go. Kate on the aggressive right now. You know, she's going after Grasso's legs here. Something that Kate has done numerous times in their fights in the past. Ooh, big overhand there, gonna land on Kate. Kate kind of being a little sheepish out there, not putting, not having the defense that she's really known for having. Taking a couple big hits early on in this one from Grasso. A couple big kicks to the face there, a couple big overhands. Kate, again, another big kick to the face she takes. Throwing some knees there, trying to gain a little bit of space. And there you go. That's going to land on the knee. That's going to be a little gingery for Alexa Grasso. She's now targeting Kate's abdominal area. Kate going back for the legs there. Each kick kind of spinning out Grasso. That one was blocked right there. And again, look at that. Those big kicks are landing on the knee. And Grasso, she is not expecting it. She isn't in any sort of transition or motion. Those kicks, they are just like that, putting her on her backside right now. Kate just devastating with how dangerous these kicks can be here. But another big kick. That one's going to be blocked right there. Kate goes for the block there, protects the head. Another block from Grasso for the leg. And that one's going to land, just entirely spin out Grasso. She goes down to the ground with this one. Now, here we go. Another big kick. And Grasso, clearly limping, gingering that left leg right there. She seems like she's walking more on the toes than the actual foot. But there must be in a lot of pain here for Alexa Grasso. Kate, big hit right there. Puts Grasso on the ground. Grasso clearly stunned on that one. Big overhand is going to be missed there. That one is going to land. Come on, Kate. Big overhand blocked by Alexa Grasso. Leg kick blocked again. That one's going to land, though. Come on, Kate. Just get something done here. Big kick. That one's going to land as well. Kate then follows up with a kick to the leg. Another kick to the leg. That one's blocked. And Kate, she's feeling it herself right there. A couple of blocks right there from Grasso. Kate has some bruising. Hard to tell with all those tattoos on her legs, but you can only take so many shots to a femur so many times before a bruise starts to form. Now here you go, about 2.5 left here in round number 1. Kate looking to end this one sooner rather than later. Big knee to the face block, kick to the face block by Grasso. Both fighters just trading hits and blocks right now, mostly just blocks. Grasso does land a shot on the ribs there. Kate is retaliating here with some strikes, some quick strikes. Big kick to the leg there, another big kick, spinning out Grasso. And Grasso down on the ground following that third consecutive kick. Fourth kick puts Grasso on the ground again. That one's going to be blocked, though. Kate feeling that one. Another kick puts Alexa Grasso on the ground. And that's going to end it right there. Big kick to the leg. And Grasso is calling it there, saying that she is injured. She's not hurt. She's injured. Difference is, if you're hurt, throw some ice on it. Call it a day, get back out there. If you're injured, you cannot continue. Alexa Grasso throwing in the white flag there, saying that she is injured, to be unable to continue this fight right here. But Kate Bishop, hey, she took a beating. That was a very good fight on Alexa Grasso's behalf. A very fair fought fight right there. Both fighters definitely got their money's worth out of it. But Kate, retaining the belt here, you like to see. That's the main thing you want to see with Kate. You want to see her go out there, have fun, and just retain the belt by any means necessary. But here we go. Kate gets the victory here. Picks up 2 minor injuries, so nothing too shabby. But something, it does kind of affect the long run here with Kate's career. And you got to think, how many fights does Kate have in her career? Now, her father got over 40 wins in his career. Is Kate going to get that far as well? Taking on another familiar face here with Erin Blanchfield. Blanchfield, if you don't remember all of those episodes ago, that was the title fight that Kate did to get the belt here in Flyweight. And for it to come full circle again here, Erin Blanchfield trying to challenge Kate from the 5 position. You got to think, when Kate challenged Erin Blanchfield initially, Kate was the number 1 ranked fighter in the Flyweight division. And, Erin Blanchfield, was the champion. She held the belt here in Flyweight. But then to come out here and honestly just embarrass Erin Blanchfield, and I believe they fought again more recently than that championship bout. But Erin Blanchfield, she is ready to try and retake the throne that she once had. And honestly, good for her. Good luck for her. All the luck right there going to Erin Blanchfield right now. because she does not know the kind of animal Kate is. It's like, sure, you fight a fighter once or twice and you think, okay, I know who they are, I know what they can do, I'm not going to be surprised by anything that can honestly happen anymore by this fighter. And then to come out here and just watch Kate as she just adapts. Blanchfield, she is a black belt in BJJ. We get it. She's always kind of been a black belt in BJJ. It's kind of been her shtick since our first fight against each other. But Kate, though, not that same fighter. Not the same fighter she was when she initially took the belt. She's learned, she's matured, she's got better. She's honed her craft at being a better overall fighter. That's what you want to see out of any young fighter, even though Kate's necessarily not that young anymore. Pushing 30 over here. Good for Kate Bishop, though. Getting to age 30, being in the league for 12 years now, that's a lot for any fighter to withstand. But for Kate, she's ready to get it done. She's ready to continue her hot streak, continue her winning streak here. And honestly, the fact that she doesn't turn down fights, that's just one impressive thing right there. You gotta think, Kate has nothing to lose anymore in her career. The only thing that Kate can in theory lose is the belt. And wanting just to come out here and fight whoever wants to throw Kate a challenge, that is something right there you'll love to see from a young veteran fighter like Kate Bishop. She doesn't shy away from fights. She doesn't shy away from opponents. She doesn't care if she fought you 3 months ago, 3 fights ago, or yesterday. If you want to fight Kate, guess what? Kate's going to be ready to fight you. But there you go. Kate, 29 years of age, 36-year-old Erin Blanchfield, 5'8" to 5'4". Kate with a 70-inch reach, and Blanchfield with that 66-inch reach right there. So definitely Blanchfield being at the disadvantage in both the height and the reach category. Both fighters being $125. They're even weight. But, I don't know, just the way that Kate carries her strikes, they just seem like they land a lot heavier than other 125-pound fighters. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just, like the Stockholm syndrome of like, oh, this is my fighter, so I think my fighter's better than all of the fighters. I could entirely be super duper wrong right now. I probably am super duper wrong right now. I'm not going to be super surprised if I'm wrong like that. But, hey, it is what it is. But Kate, 32-0, looking for her 33rd victory of her UFC career. This time she's going up against the lady that, gifted her that belt. And the lady that gifted her the belt, she's trying to regain the throne right there. Regain the power. I guarantee you Blanchfield's life's been in a total spiral since she has lost the crown there to Kate Bishop. But big fist bump right there. Shot of respect for Blanchfield. And, Kate kind of gets knocked sometimes for not being the most friendliest fighter. She doesn't always go for the fist bump. She doesn't always go for the good sportsman-like things. But then again, if you look at other fighters, Kate will go for the fist bump. Kate will go and do something here. And the opponent, if it's a man, a woman, or anything, they don't always interact to Kate the same way Kate interacts with them. But Kate, holding her own here in the first period. I guess I don't know, first fifth of the fight. It's 5 rounds, 5 minutes apiece, so hopefully Kate can, just end this one sooner rather than later. We're not going 5 rounds, plain and simple. It's not going to happen. No one's going to go that long in a UFC fight. But Blanchfield and Kate, they are showing a lot of respect out there, a lot of restraint out of both fighters. Neither fighter is necessarily going for the kill shot. No fighter is necessarily going for the shot that's going to put them, honestly, ahead of the other. Both fighters feeling each other out as the fight continues. Kate going for the legs right there. Signature move there by Kate Bishop. That was a big swing and a miss. Something that Kate probably could have definitely used against Erin Blanchfield. She does take Kate down to the ground. Kate, not a fighter that wants to be on the ground. She does not fare well on the ground. And hey, I don't blame the young lady. She's a stand-up fighter right there. Will throw legs. Someone's on their back. Kate necessarily doesn't always jump on the dog pile there. Kate, tends to wait for them to get back up. A little more honor out of Kate Bishop than some of the other fighters here in the league. Just the common courtesies there. Something that Kate was brought up on not always something that some of the younger fighters will contribute with. Even though it's like, I get it, if Kate was like maybe like the 7th ranked fighter or like the 15th or the unranked fighter, I get it. Not going for the fist bump right there, because that's gonna kind of show someone that they're below, that you're above them and they're below you because you're the X-ranked fighter. You fist bump, an unranked fighter. It's like, okay, well, you're showing a lot of respect, and then two fights later, guess what? That fighter has, that fighter has your spot. So Kate, has done very well so far. It's kind of determining which fighters get that respect of, hey, you've been here long enough, you've been, with us since the beginning, you get the fist bump, you get the sign of respect for being out there. But here we go, Kate and Erin Blanchfield. Kate taking position on top right there, but Kate not someone that wants to be on the ground, so she does get up. Fighter on his back, and come on, like, we're gonna do something here, we're gonna do anything here. Definitely not the greatest look. Kate has to go down to Erin Blanchfield. Blanchfield covering her face right there, grabbing at Kate, because, that's how the AI wants to roll. They just want to... I don't know how the AI works in this case. The AI will make no sense sometimes, honestly, for this game. But Kate trying to get out of this one. Blanchfield, there you go. Almost had Kate in a submission form. But Kate being able to break free of it does send a big kick to the opponent's head. Another take down there. We got about a minute 15 left here in round number 1. Can Kate finish this one off? That's going to be the tricky thing right here. This is a tough fighter. This is not a fighter that wants to go down easy. It's not a fighter that's even really necessarily fallen down or taken a dive against Kate. Kate being the same aggressive self as the previous fight, and just not having that same luck here. Kate again taken down to the ground by Blanchfield. And, Blanchfield of all the fighters probably has the most to lose and the most to gain from a rematch here with Kate Bishop. Kate, in theory, air quotes, took everything from Erin Blanchfield. So I get the fact of, wanting to regain what you lost, but I just don't think it's possible against a fighter that honestly outmatches Erin Blanchfield in every way. Size, weight, speed, age. It's just, 20 seconds left. Erin's just playing the, can we each avoid a couple kicks? Can we avoid a couple punches? And we'll call it a day. But that's the kind of era of, franchise we would see from some of these other fighters out there and their corners. But Kate and Blanchfield going to go to round number 2. Round number 1 is ended there. There was the final whistle. And Blanchfield, take a look at her. She is busted up right there. Big gash on the left eye, busted lip. So got to clean her up here in intermission. Kate clearly not as bad as... Another fist bump right there for Kate Bishop. Big overhand, that one's going to miss. Another big overhand, that one does land this time. So Kate going for the big boxing shots right now. That's what her daddy taught her right there. Shock and all, everyone's got a plan in a fight until someone gets punched in the face. And I think Blanchfield's falling into that category right there, is that, standing up, start of the round and the last round, Erin Blanchfield knew what she was trying to do, what she was trying to accomplish, takes that big punch to the face, and now everything's kind of just, shifted here in the octagon. But we got about 4 minutes, 20 seconds left. Can Kate do it right now? Come on, we're just going the distance at this point. Big kick to the leg, that one goes unblocked. Big kick, that one's blocked right there. Now here we go again, big kick to that left leg. That left leg is going, just gonna be giving Blanchard a lot of problems. She goes down yet again. Big kick to the face is gonna be blocked. There you go, big straight by Kate, and that one will land and knock out the opponent right there. So Kate does come out victorious, and her team, you love to see it. It's just the fact that you come out here and just get it done, week in, week out, fight after fight, and don't even stress about it. You just come out there for the fun, the enjoyment, and then just show everyone why you are the best fighter ever known. But hey, guess what? That is what it is. And, Kate Victoria's going to spend some time with her crowd and just kind of reminisce on the whole thing. Because you got to think, that was a full fight right there. That was, Kate's first full fight as a professional in that kind of setting. But here we go. All the extra money. You get 1.7 million because we missed everything, all the photo shoots, all the extra whatnots and didgeridoos and doodads. We missed all of them. So that is a negative impact there for Kate. But Kate, does pick up yet again another gem. And that's going to be the wrap of this episode. Let's take a look at how Kate is sitting. 24, 33 and 0 here in this one. 24, 22 is the one below it. 21, so we're not quite 24 wins higher than second place. Close, but not close enough.